This is Sam from Uniondale, and you're tuning into another edition of the Samianalyze show. Folks, it's getting kind of messy in Philly, in the city of brotherly love. It is getting kind of messy. NBA free agency started at the beginning of the month, and you heard that James Harden, he wasn't happy. You heard that James Harden wanted out. Come to find out now, he's not happy. The money's not right. And now, you hear yesterday, although this was a few days ago, but aired yesterday or the day before, Joel Embiid, Joel Troll Embiid, a.k.a. Trust the Process. He said he wants to win a champion in Philly or somewhere else. The question is Joel Embiid's time in Philly over? Is he going to be the next superstar to say, I'm out, let's analyze? Joel Embiid just won MVP finally after 3 chances at it, right? Because everybody was like, well, should have had it last year. Joker said, let me get that. Then he was like, okay, he should have won it the year before that. Let me get that. Joker said, I got this too. And some people would say, hey, Joel, give that to the Joker. But say what you will about Joel Embiid. I like him. He's funny. He's a character. Some people don't like him. I know he can be a little much. I mean, Joel Embiid sold me when just in general. I mean, the guy has just always been to me. I said, if he stays healthy, he's the real deal. He is the real deal. And he just won the MVP. And right now, he came out with that statement, and Daryl Morey came out like a water hose. He had to put water on that fire. Philly's about to lose James Harden and the process. Folks, I think that Daryl Morey came out and he's trying to clean this up, fix it. Let me fix it. And he came out and he said the following. Daryl Morey said, I was going to say he gets the quote of the day, but there might be two. There might be two today. But Daryl Morey, here's the quote of the day. We need to make sure that Joel Embiid has a top running mate. That's he's saying if they move on from James Harden. He needs to make sure that he has a top running mate. So I got to thinking, I'm like, all right, that's cool. That sounds good. That sounds legit. Because Joel Embiid just turned 29 this past March. He's in his prime, and he wants to win. Now, some people would say, he wants to do it in Philly. He said it before. He even said, look, what's my middle name? I think his middle name is Hans, but on social media, it is Troll. It is Troll. But look, Daryl Morey has some options. He's going to have some options. He told Joel, trust me, bro. Time out. Trust me. Hold on. I got this. Give me the time to make it right. Let me get you the talent that you need to win. And I saw this and I heard that, and Daryl Morey is basically trying to put put the fire out. And I said, hold on a second. Isn't Daryl Morey James Harden's former buddy? Weren't they cool? And now they're sitting here butting heads. They're butting heads right now because James Harden, his guy, wanted the bag. And he was like, yeah, I'll take care of you next year. And now James Harden's like, where's my money? Where's my money? And Daryl Morey sitting there. Daryl Morey is like, wrong one. My bad, this one. He's like, Daryl Morey sitting there like, money. What money, James? Well, we agreed, I passed up on that $250 million, and you're going to give me the bag. Daryl Morey is like, have you seen you these last 2 years? Have you? You're not him anymore. Have you? So, if I'm Joel Embiid, the question is, should you even trust Daryl Morey? That James Harden is his boy. James Harden got him. Daryl Morey got him to Houston. He gave him the bag, and then he went to Brooklyn. And then he's like, you know what? I'm about to go. Send me to my boy D. I'm going to Philly. And then they got rid of Doc Rivers, and James Harden is like, where's my money? Daryl Morey's like, man, listen, you're gonna be what, 34? James Harden is gonna celebrate a birthday in about a month, and he's like, I can't give you the bag. I can't give you the bag. I can't, and rightly so. That would be he can't do it. He can't give James Harden the bag because he's no longer that guy. James Harden, my bad. You didn't get it in writing. You trusted your boy, and your boy was like, you know what? I ain't got it. I don't have it for you, man. Sorry. And he's like, where's my money? I don't have it. And that's the problem. If you are Joel Embiid, you're watching what is going on, and Harden's going to be 34. Can you trust Daryl Morey? I did a show a few shows ago. It's just business. Joel Embiid, troll. This is, you got to look out for numero uno. Because you see what's happening with James Harden. That was his guy. And James Harden wants out. James Harden wants out. Now, should Embiid turn around and say, well, that's James, that's not me? I don't know if you trust the process at this point. I mean, Philly messed up. Here's where Philly messed up. He could have had a championship already, I feel. They should have kept Jimmy Butler. They should have kept Jimmy Butler. You saw Jimmy Butler. They kept Tobias Harris over me. Tobias Harris, Lou High, repping LI. I'm with Tobias Harris. He's just not Jimmy Butler. But listen, he can kind of, if Embiid wants to be patient, next offseason, there are some guys who are supposed to be free agents. Let's check it out. Anthony Davis, he's about to get an extension. LeBron James, I bet you he gets an extension. Kawhi and PG-13, I told you they're probably going to likely get extensions as well. So who does that leave? James Harden, he's out of there. And he's unfortunately not going to make that money that he walked away from. But then Philly can look at a Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby because their former coach is in Philly. But you also hear that Pascal Siakam does not want to leave Toronto. So, and obviously they can re-sign Tyrese Maxey, who is restricted. And I mean, DeMar DeRozan's going to be older. Maybe DeMar DeRozan? How old is DeMar DeRozan? I think he's like 30. He'll be at that point 35, 36. 35, 36. I mean, listen, I'm of the belief that Joel Embiid has to do what is best for himself. Now, what would be ideal? DeMar DeRozan's going to be, so he's 33. So it'll be about 35, right? 34, 35, depending on when his birthday is, right? I'm of the belief that Joel's got to look out for himself. Now, there are a few teams that can trade for him. I think, look, I said, is he going to be the next guy traded? Possibly. Possibly. I don't think anytime soon, though. I think he's going to give Daryl Morey a chance to prove himself. But you've got OKC with the talent and the assets. I don't see why they trade any of those youngsters, because they're cheap, they're affordable. And obviously, if they cared about luxury tax and all of that, you would have never gotten rid of James Harden, Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Serge Ibaka. Man, that's the 30 for 30. I can't wait to see, by the way, how they never kept Voltron the Cars together, and we never saw that dynasty that should have happened. But look, I think Joel Embiid is going to give him a year. He's going to give him a year. And I think I said OKC. I think Miami, if they don't go out and get Damian Lillard, I could see that. I think Joel Embiid would want to go to Miami first. Because him and Jimmy Butler, I mean, that was his guy. And then I see the New York Knicks. Him, Jalen Brunson. I wouldn't want to lose R.J. Barrett in that trade, but they're probably going to go for an R.J. Barrett over Julius Randle. Who knows? But these are the teams, and these are trades that would possibly needed to occur in order to get him. I think Miami will get Jimmy Butler before the season starts. So as a result, I do believe that the Knicks are a viable option. So is OKC. So we're going to see what happens with that. But I don't think he's going. I think Joel will be moved possibly in a year or two if he's not happy. I think he's going to give them till the offseason of next offseason to see if he can bring or field a free agent or two to help him to win a championship. So we're going to see what happens, folks. We are going to see what happens. Now, going to go to some football real quick. Few days ago, franchise tenders were not signed, and some guys didn't get paid. Namely, Josh Jacobs and Saquon Barkley. And Saquon Barkley, he said, I told you there might be two quotes of the day. Well, here's what Saquon said. As he's thinking, he said he may have to sit out. He may have to sit out. Told y'all, if it was only $1 million or $2 million apart, he should have signed a contract. He really should have signed that contract. But we will see what happens. Now, as we close with our By the Way segment, this is per the Bleacher Report. Former Giant Blake Martinez retired last year from the NFL. You know why? You know what he's doing right now? He walked away to sell Pokemon cards. You know how much he's earned during that time? $11.5 million. Selling Pikachus. Wow. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Folks, please like, subscribe. I'm on social media, Facebook at Samianalyze. I'm on the gram at Samianalyze. And I am on the Twitter at Samianalyze. Folks, you see that bell on the right. Please click on the notification bell. That will let you know if and when I drop another video. And folks, again, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, please do. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, à tout à l'heure.